If you like one-pot meals, then you're gonna love this one. Hi, Debbie Chu here from Chew on Vegan. Welcome back to my kitchen. If you're new here, I'm a plant-based RN. I follow the starch solution and I eat low calorie density. On my channel, you're gonna find quick and easy whole food plant-based recipes, no oil. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram. I also have a newsletter and I have a free e-guide, and I also have a Facebook group if you feel like you need some more support. All those links will be down below. So today I'm going to be making a lasagna soup. This is so yummy and so easy, and it's all done in one pot. I've been doing a no-spend January where I am just eating out of my pantry and my freezer, and I'm keeping my grocery budget to about $75 a week for my husband and myself. I really encourage you to try it. It is a fun and easy way to save money and to get rid of all that stuff in your pantry, all those cans of beans that you have sitting in there, all the frozen veggies you might have in your freezer, and just be creative and come up with some really fun recipes. And this recipe is a perfect example, so let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to be making is the ricotta. I'm going to be making a whole food, plant-based, vegan ricotta. This is going to be so delicious. We're going to use a little bit in the soup, and then we're going to save a little bit to top our soup when it's all done. So it's a one-pot meal after you make your ricotta. Here's what we're going to do. We've got a half a block of firm tofu. You want firm or extra firm. You don't need to press it. It's fine. So just crumble that up in your food processor or your blender. I'm using a blender today. Then you're going to add a clove of garlic, some Italian seasoning and salt, some lemon juice, nutritional yeast, and some plant milk. We're going to blend this up till smooth, and then we're going to set it aside. So you're going for a nice smooth consistency, and if you need to add more plant milk, add as much as you need to get this nice smooth consistency. Okay, over to the stove, and we're going to get this going. So as always, we're not going to cook with oil. I've got 4 tablespoons of water in my Dutch oven. And then I'm going to add my veggies. I've got carrots, celery, and onion. I've got this on medium heat, and we're going to cook these for about 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes till they get softened. Next, we're going to add the garlic and some Italian seasoning, and just let this cook for another minute. Then you want to add about a tablespoon of tomato paste. Give that a stir. Then a can of tomatoes. And I'm just using what I had on hand, so normally I would use chopped tomatoes, but I just had these, so I'm just going to break them up. So no worries if you don't have chopped tomatoes. And you can do this as it cooks too, when they start getting softer. So I added some zucchini, some red lentils, and some water, or you could use stock, but I'm going to do water, and then my not chicken bouillon cubes, the low sodium. We're going to bring this to a boil and let it simmer for about 5 minutes. So now we're going to add about a half a cup of our ricotta. And we're going to add in our lasagna noodles. So you just want to break them up into bite-sized pieces. Then we're going to let this simmer for about 10 minutes until the pasta is al dente. And if you need to add more stock or water because it gets too thick, then go ahead and do so, but you want to stir it every now and then. All right, finished product. I put a dollop of the ricotta on top, and we've got our nice big chunks of the lasagna noodles, all kinds of veggies. We got our red lentils. So this is packed full of protein, fiber, deliciousness. Let's give it a taste. Really satisfying. Low calorie density. I mean, I know we have the tofu, which is a little bit higher in fat, but all in all, a healthier version of a regular lasagna. And this is kind of a deconstructed lasagna, a creamy lasagna soup. So if you like this video, if you learned something, please give it a like. And if you've made it this far in the video, please comment below with lasagna, and that way I know you made it to the end with me, and I really appreciate it. Check all the links in the description box. The full recipe will be down there. And remember that all my recipes are good for you, they're good for the animals, and they're good for the planet, and what you put on your plate determines your fate and your weight. Until next time, thank you. Hi, Debbie Chu here from Chew on Vegan. Welcome back to my kitchen. If you knew... So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe. Don't forget to get blah blah blah